Hey Ducks, welcome to this week's sports update. I'm Polly Aguilar, and from a not-so-civil Civil War weekend, opening day for Oregon baseball, and another abrupt coach dismissal in Oregon football, we've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. A sea of green and yellow filled the sold-out seats of Matthew Knight Arena. The number 3 Oregon women's basketball team put on a show. Star athletes played a picture-perfect game, with Satu Sabally scoring a total of 18 points, Ruthie Hebard with 21 points and 11 rebounds, and Ionescu with a game-high of 29 points and 9 assists, winning the war 77-68. The Ducks fought hard against the Beavs defense, allowing only 3 turnovers all game. In the second half, they forced 3 shot clock violations on the Beavs, allowing no room for the Beavers' offense. The Ducks secured the 77-68 win, with Aaron Boley hitting a pair of free throws in the last 15 seconds of the game. This will give the team 17 straight wins under their belt and remaining undefeated in conference play. On Monday, the rivalry continues at 6 p.m. in Corvallis. The men's basketball team took a trip to Corvallis on Saturday to battle it out with the Oregon State Beavers. The Beavs took the final round, winning the game 72-57. The Ducks were sloppy with a total of 18 turnovers, making it a little bit easier for the Beavs. In the second half, the Ducks put up a fight and were able to take the lead 42-40 thanks to a three-pointer from freshman Louis King. Veterans Peyton Pritchard and Kenny Wooten could not pull through offensively and went 2 for 6 from the field, giving the Beavers a huge advantage. The Ducks head down to Los Angeles, California to play against USC and UCLA this week. After the Oregon softball team showed out with a clean sweep last weekend in the Kajikawa Classic, they kept at it in Clearwater, Florida. For the St. Pete Clearwater Elite Invitational, the number 19 Ducks face 3 ranked teams this weekend, starting off Friday against number 8 Louisiana State University. The Ducks took on early 1-0 lead, and it wasn't long for freshman Jasmine Severs to hit a line drive for a 2-run single at the top of the first. At the bottom of the 5th, LSU managed to tie up the score with a 2-run homer threatening the Ducks to turn up the heat. Senior April Utex secured the bag with a 3-run blast in the 7th inning, winning against the Tigers 8-5. Later that afternoon, the Ducks took on number 23 James Madison University with a hard-fought fight, unfortunately ending with the score of 1-9. The bottom of the 6th, freshman infielder Rachel Sid was able to hit an RBI ground out, with freshman Allie Bunker hitting a 1-out triple, bringing her back home to get on the board. On Saturday, the Ducks were able to gain back their momentum against Florida Atlantic University with a 2-1 win. Sophomore Jordan Dale came in with an overpowering performance, gaining her first career no-hitter and securing the win. That same day, the Ducks played number 18 University of Kentucky. Kentucky came to play from the get-go, run-rolling the Ducks 3-12. Junior Haley Cruz was able to get the Ducks on the board with an RBI with senior Cherish Burks to score. Next week, the team heads to warmer weather in Cathedral City, California for the Mary Nutter Classic and will go into the weekend with a 7-2 overall record. Grab your peanuts and your Cracker Jacks because Oregon baseball is back. The Ducks had their opening day in Lubbock, Texas against number 8 Texas Tech this past weekend, starting Friday off with a bang. From powerful performances from freshmen Tanner Smith and Sam Novetzke, the Ducks were able to take an 8-3 lead in the top of the 5th. Oregon was able to tie a 70-year-old school record with 9 stolen bases to start off the weekend. The Ducks opened their season with a 9-4 victory against the Red Raiders. On Saturday, the Ducks ran away with an 8-0 lead in the top of the first to start off Game 2. The Red Raiders put up a fight and kept the score close as they went into the bottom of the 7th, taking the lead from the Ducks 12-11. The Ducks fought hard but fell short as Texas Tech secured the Game 2 victory. The Ducks will play at PK Park this weekend and take on St. Mary's. The U of O football program is experiencing another abrupt departure. It's been said that Jim Leavitt, Oregon's defensive coordinator, is in a mutual agreement to leave the program with a $2.5 million contract. Leavitt had come to Oregon during the Willie Taggart era. No statement has been released on exactly why he's leaving the program. Oregon has now announced a national search for a defensive coordinator for the program. Co-defensive coordinator Keith Hayward has been said to be a prime candidate to take over Leavitt's role. And that about wraps up this week. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Duck TV Sports to keep up with all things Oregon athletics. I've been Polly Aguilar, and as always, go Ducks!